Today, people who were displaced by the lower North Fork fire in Conifer are trying to get settled at home again and get a handle on any damage. Nearly 1,000 homes were evacuated when the fire began last Monday, and it took more than a week to get it under control. It burned nearly 6 square miles, destroyed 27 homes, and took 3 lives. Now, all of those homeowners will begin working with their insurance companies. And, you know, we want to make that process easier. That's why we've teamed up with the Price Law Group. Their legal experts are in our help center all hour long. They can help any fire victims work with their insurance company to make sure they get the most out of their claim. Call them now at 303-218-BEST. That's 303-218-2378. David Shammy with the Price Law Group joins us this morning. Now, why don't you tell me, this is a really tough time for anyone who was involved in that fire. How can you help? Well,
first off, we have an office here in Denver, and so when the fire started raging, we immediately sought out the American Red Cross because we knew they were hands-on, and we wanted to make sure that the people understood what their options were. We didn't know how bad it was going to be. We didn't know how many homes were going to be affected. We knew thousands of people had been displaced, evacuated, and so we reached out, and we were, very, very fortunate, I think, with what we expected. Of course, 27 homes were destroyed, and who knows how many more will need assistance in dealing with their insurance company. So we wanted to make ourselves available to help give people the proper guidance to get them through this process.
Definitely. Now, you're helping people at this point after the fact. How can you help homeowners before something like this happens?
Well, about 80% of my business is dealing with insurance bad faith, which means the individual's already filed a claim, they've been denied. It's not always from a fire, it could be from a flood, from hail, wind, so many different events that could cause a pipe bursting in your house that could cause you to have to file an insurance claim. And what we're trying to do now is kind of get ahead of the process, because if you're calling me after you've been denied, you're probably in for a fight. And so if you can get to somebody who can help you before you've been denied, to help you navigate the insurance process, your chances of having issues with your insurance company go down, because now they know you have an advocate working for you from day one.
Right. Okay, so who can call today? Fire victims, you were mentioning some other things. Go down the list real quick.
Well, this was prompted, of course, because of the fire, and we wanted to be here and be available to help people get through this process. But of course, I think this year alone, Colorado's had 4 major windstorms. Your shingles have been flown off your roof, displaced. You could have had a pipe burst in your house causing a flood. Too often, insurance adjuster comes out and says, "Oh, well, that's a maintenance issue, something you did," and you assume they're telling you the truth. And there are some good insurance adjusters out there, but too often your interests are adverse to the insurance company's interest.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Call them right now for help and for them to answer any question that you may have. The number is 303-218-BEST. It's 303-218-2378. They're going to be in all hour long. Well, still much more to come on Colorado's Best. We're headed down to our parking garage right now, where a Colorado State Patrol